I thought we were going to have like a Karthus support and Volibear jungle, but no. We are not going to get anything like that. I really am looking forward to this game, though. Both team compositions have clear, defined ways to win.
The Volibear, you heard Papa Smithy talking about it when the volley was picked just yesterday, talking about the fact that it is so incredibly difficult to go against this champion because if he flash Qs you, there's just not a lot of opportunity to do anything in answer. So whether or not they're going to have the burst damage in order to lock that one down, whether Jin Air can navigate this early game to a point where they can put themselves in a decent lead, that is going to be the question here as we get into game one. DAMWON versus Jin Air Green Wings. There are so many Jin Air fans here tonight. And actually, there aren't too many empty seats. It's often that we have games like this, and you know, it's a new team like DAMWON who don't necessarily have all the fans just yet. And one of our lesser, I guess, on the standings teams in Jin Air Green Wings, that skin does look super sick.
Oh!
Wow.
Tanner.
That is a way better chroma than the Arctic one.
Yeah, that one is... Oh man, that dog is, he's taken care of.
Damn. Showmaker just
he
won the game.
Sorry.
He just won the game.
The human is well taken care of. Everyone knows the dog is the owner in this relationship.
Absolutely. That's how that one works. In fact, it's like a cat relationship because the cat is always actually the owner.
Oh, okay.
That's how that works.
You are a cat man, aren't you?
I am.
Ridiculous.
I mean, I grew up with dogs, but now that I have two beautiful boys, that are the cats, they've transitioned.
You're talking about me and Papa. What?
What? No, I was talking about my cats.
Two beautiful boys.
And Dongtroll. Yeah, my two boys. They're boy cats. I was using it's a gender pronoun,
it's all right.
not a...
No, it's okay. I thought you were just talking about me and Papa, and you know.
I mean, you know.
No, it's okay.
I don't have.
No, don't worry.
There's not an ownership situation
no, it's
here,
okay.
though. You know, you guys are free. I would never assume ownership or anything like that. This went a direction I wasn't expecting. As DAMWON, they have a lot of kleptomancy, LS. Nogger has decided that this is yet another matchup where he can just take kleptomancy and BK. He says it basically every time when he plays the Camille. One of the only players that does like to do it is Malrung, looking to come in for a potential gank. Linderung's in trouble. Noggery is... okay, Malrung, what... Are we going for a dive?
You know, he does this, okay? Karthus is not a champion that wants to gank. He's done this actually before. This specific gank.
When he steals level 3.
Oh, he knew. This is 5-head.
Yeah, Wall of Pain comes down.
Oh, look at that.
And they're going to gank a turret almost play.
You need to slow down there, Alice. That was...
Damn.
That was a gank.
That was.
And I mean, this is sort of the stuff that I always talk about, and I'm so sorry that I have to always be as harsh. It's so ridiculous, the amount of coins he flips in the LCK.
You just reset the Crocs as well. It's,
He's playing with their patience bar. Yeah.
I mean, he is.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. He managed to keep the golem that prevents the rubber band alive. Pings come out by Malrung, though, alerting his teammates of where the Evelyn must be.
Yep. She's not going to take Agatha. Going to move back to the puppies. Trying to get into a position where a gank can happen. As Noggery, infernally chained, gets himself the physical shield, which stops Linderung's follow-up, but good trade there by the Aatrox player.
Yeah. And we'll see what else is going on so far in the game. The Corki feeling really comfortable. Showmaker takes the call.
Yep.
Against Chungo here in the middle lane. Chungo still yet to recall. Corki already came off of his recall. And, you know, that's actually a testament to how well Chungo is doing here in this lane. He still has his red potion. He's still full HP.
Yep. And he's underneath his own turret, able to clear out a minion wave. Will be able to get himself back. A whole bunch of control as Canyon is on the Evelyn here in his own jungle. Just KDAing it up. I believe he's prestiged that one as well. Nicely done.
I do believe that Oh, have you ever seen a level 3 Evelyn in TFT?
I have.
I think it's
I've
KDA,
made one.
right?
It's kind of KDA because
It
they
looks
just
like
go
the KDA
gold,
skin.
right?
Yeah. It's really cool.
Yeah. I mean, of course I've seen that because demons are ridiculously overpowered at the moment.
Okay. Well, I'm just hoping that the next champion is another demon.
Yeah. That's all
kind of
we need.
demon. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, I see
Maybe
what you're
Teemo.
saying.
You're picking up what I'm putting down. You can
Ooh,
probably pick him up. He's probably like 5 kilos or something. You know?
It doesn't seem like a heavy boy. That's true. And, you know, you could probably pick him up if he's astronaut Teemo because he'll be in space and gravity won't be pulling him down.
Or what if he comes to our planet and it's just too heavy for him and his body just sticks to the the cement and the heat waves are too bad? And Teemo just melts.
Melted
Yes.
Teemo. I have a Teemo figure. We could probably do an experiment.
We probably could. Oh, man.
Did you see the Rip Teemo figure?
No.
The limited edition one that was at Rip Rivals?
No.
It was super cool. It's like Teemo with like a black eye, and it looks like he's being killed. It's
Oh.
adorable.
You know what? I would actually really like more Halloween-themed, like scary, spooky skins.
Yeah.
I'm always excited for October, but sometimes I've been let down.
Me too. I feel like some of the original skins were actually the best. Like Kitty
Yeah.
Cat Katarina was super good.
Yeah.
What was it? The Nidalee one?
Bewitching Nidalee?
Yeah, Bewitching
That
Nidalee
one's
was
really
one of my favorites.
Yep.
As there's the charm from Canyon. Not gonna find too much more other than that though. After the Flash was gathered, pretty comfortable Flash collection here on the side of DAMWON Gaming. No real big leads to discuss at this point.
Yeah. There's nothing really going on. I mean, Malrong's just going to keep trying to farm. He is 36 CS on Karthus at 7 minutes.
Yep.
So, not the best feeling in the world, but red buff is coming up. He should be able to get it. And interestingly, Root and Kellen are doing a pretty good job down here in bottom lane. That Volibear skin is cheating. Looks a little bit like Alistar.
Yep, it is very confusing.
It is. It really is strange.
But I'm glad that Kellen isn't playing Alistar.
Yeah. That would be sad.
He's had some yikes on that particular
He's
champion.
going to solo... No, he doesn't have Runic.
Not yet.
Yep, he's just going to do Gromp and Wolves. He's going to end up getting level 6, and then we'll see how the laners actually play around Karthus.
And how the laners are going to play around a level 6 Canyon as well.
Ooh,
Who's
he
going to
hit.
be getting there very soon.
Now, the scariest Karthus situation is actually the middle lane. Because when Zed presses the R on the opponent and then Karthus presses the R, they both press the same key on the keyboard.
Yeah, they do, and
And
then
when
they
they
get
do
the
that-
synergy.
Right.
That's really frightening. If you're a DAMWON fan, be careful, because now both of them have activatable R buttons.
That's scary.
Yeah. Chongo needs to actually press it on a champion, so a little bit more mechanics required for that
Yeah.
one. Malrong, however, can just press it. He just doesn't care. He can press it at any point.
Karthus is probably going to do the blue. He ends up actually taking it, so it's not going to be given to Chungo on that Zed. Missed one of the shurikens. That's all right.
Yeah,
That was a zoning shuriken.
it was.
He just wanted to let him know.
That's what Chongo is the king of,
Yeah.
zoning shurikens. He doesn't actually want to hit any of them. That's not his game plan. His game plan is to lure them into a false sense of security and then
Right.
steal all of their barons. That's what he did last time. Unfortunately, it didn't cause a victory in the video game. However, it caused a victory in our hearts.
Yeah.
And the name Big Chongus as well.
Ooh. Okay, well, Canyon knows that he has been seen. And it looks like Corki is able to come to this, but not going to, as it seems like he wants to recall. His call only has 30 remaining on it, which is actually really good at this point in the game. Showmaker will complete that relatively early on. Canyon looking for a gank up here onto Linderong. Evelyn is so scary to play against, especially if you just don't have a lot of practice against her.
And not to mention when you're ganking Nogari's lane as well, because Nogari will play exactly the same way no matter what.
Yeah.
So you never know whether she's lying in wait unless you've seen her on a ward. Like they just do. Right here, Linderong, however, is still going to get threatened by a potential dive. Not going to go for it or anything like that. 30 seconds until Shelly hits the rift, and Chongo making a bit of a detour towards the top side of the map.
This is a very stable early game, which is not all that beneficial, but also not all that bad, I guess, for Jin Air.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, there's the flash, and Linderung is put in the cage. There's a package delivered as well as Showmaker comes in, just wants to get himself an assist, and he will grab one. First blood goes to Canyon. Elementary, my dear Watson. Pretty easy stuff for DWG Gaming.
That was a really, really easy pickup right there, as now Malrang, he's going to be able to farm some of this, but doesn't really matter. There is I believe, there's about to be almost a 30 CS deficit in top lane after this wave is consumed by Nuguri.
Also, a lot of plates to go down as well, unless Malrang can bully him out of the way, which I highly doubt he's going to be able to do. Nuguri's having a great time on Summoner's Rift right here. Root, though, he's got 2 pickaxes.
Yeah, he has 2 pickaxes, also his call 41. Corki, really, really close to completing it. Only 7 CS remaining on that completion. And this is one of the frustrating things about Karthus. Teams will pick him just thinking that, oh, he's a really strong champion, but then they don't try to utilize him the way that he's supposed to be utilized. You take aggressive trades to create awkward lane states, even if the trade at the time is unfavorable for your laners. The R from Karthus makes it not so.
Yeah.
It's very deceptive. And so you want to try to prepare and always keep the HP values low because your joust is more meaningful because of the Requiem that can come in at any second. But here, we're having a bit of the lull state and ping pong being played by both of the teams. You know what, actually, Alice? Let's take a look at the replay.
All right. Let's
said that coming up. So
let's see how it all unfolded.
Linderong went down here, but the question that you have to ask yourselves is, if you're Linderong in that moment, why are you waiting for the lane to slow push into a Camille that you thought might have been recalling?
Canyon deciding now is the time to go. The ultimate not going to be utilized, not available just yet as Showmaker. Has to be able to get himself in here to get some damage down. Linderung, what?
Passive.
Starts Shelly. Oh,
Yeah.
yes, that's true.
Got to get that healing in.
And Shelly, of course, doesn't auto-attack
so-
you when you first hit her. She charges, so it's fine.
The interesting thing is, I found out recently that people think that the lull state means like the Twitch emote, lol.
Ah,
Is that what you
lull.
thought? No, of course not. Okay, you know it meant like lullaby.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
well, like lull them to a
Lull,
false sense
yeah.
of security. A lull. It's an actual word.
Yeah, I know. People thought it meant the lull state, like the Twitch emote.
No.
I was so let down.
Yeah. You are, you know, your vocabulary is second to none.
Thank you.
And people should know that.
Thank
They
you.
should know that.
Thank you very much.
So
Alex.
he's utilizing it correctly, guys.
Exquisite analysis.
Yeah, thank you. I have my moments.
Yes.
As so do DWG Gaming, and it's been the majority of this season. Jin Air have had some of them, and one of those moments was against DWG. It was game number 1. It was many moons ago. But since then, nothing good has happened, apart from one win against SKT when they were losing all of their matches earlier on in the season. They still lost the series, guys.
Yeah.
Jin
Well,
Air without
they've
a
lost
series win
every series.
at all. Yeah.
This would
0
be,
and 13.
you know, the so they have finished bottom of the standings for a very long time now.
They're pretty good at
They're-
holding on to 10th place.
Yes.
You know how we used to talk about Humble Life being great at holding 6th?
And they can't
No one,
get relegated.
no one said how good Jin Air was at holding on to 10th.
You know what would be scary, though, is if the LCK were franchised. Isn't one of the franchise things that you can't perform bad for, like, 4 splits? Is that it?
I'm not entirely sure about those specific rules, and I think they're different league to league, right?
Oh, are they?
I don't know. I don't know whether there's like a specific like franchising rule set or something like that, but I don't know, maybe that is one. As Ocean Drake is going to come in here. Mountain Drake was already picked up by Jin Air, and Shelly is going to be claimed by DAMWON, as now Jin Air want to get themselves a fight. Rockets flying out, Wall of Pain comes in there, but Jin Air move 4 people into the river and kill a control ward.
Alright, well, this is going to be a Karthus with 0 Dark Harvest stacks.
Well,
So-
Linderung gets himself the world ender, but there's still a lot of damage, and he can't get out of this particular cage. But there is a volley bear. Nogari's still trying to get out, doesn't have flash available. There's the Requiem. Some harvests have come down. We're bearing fruit on the side of DWG Gaming, and Malrang is able to take him out.
And that's a 1-for-1, and it's also a pretty okay trade there for Jin Air, as Karthus is the one that does end up getting the kill in the end.
Ooh. It's a bounty as well as electrocute proc. Chongo needs to be respected.
Absolutely amazing.
I don't know how he's managed to stick this Ginsu's Rage Blade onto Zed though. Normally whenever I make one of those it pops off.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Yeah, strange.
And Canyon here.
Sometimes you just don't expect surprise bear.
Yeah. I got, you know what, we'll leave it at that. And then Nuggery, he said, no, wait a second, let me try to hit you a little bit more. It didn't really matter, Dark Harvest. Stack obtained by Malrong right there. And, what are you thinking here? What,
You're looking forward to the Lion King?
You know what, I am.
Yeah, me too.
I really am.
Yeah. Nuclear's not looking forward to staying in this lane. He's going to go home.
No. That would be tragic.
Oh, no, he's not. He's going to hit Root with the True Shot Barrage. Talent doesn't have Flash, but he's got Hex Flash. He's threatening a something. Malrong moves down, and now they're going to lose all of their minions under this turret and walk back.
Yep.
In the meantime, DAMWON are able to knock down the top outer turret. As Nuclear is still feeling comfortable enough just to hang around, knows that the bear doesn't have Flash, and so that threat that is ever looming has discontinued said operation. Shelly charges one more time. High value. Ooh, another auto attack on the turret. Doesn't quite happen. She gets her eye poked and is going to go down to the turret. So not going to have her gold claimed by Linderung. Jeanette answer. The outer turret
what does this mean in binary? 100001. Does that mean anything? Maybe not. Maybe it's two little digits. Maybe they're trying to tell us something.
You can. I think binary can be like any amount, right? I don't think it matters.
Really?
Yeah, I think it just has to be a 0 or a 1.
I gotta get a translator out for this.
Yeah. Is there a translator app for
Yeah,
binary?
there is.
Really?
Yeah, isn't that interesting?
That's really cool.
Yeah, I thought it was as well. I'm glad that you like it too.
I do like it too. Of course I like it too.
Man. All right.
Well, I'm gonna have a look at the Twitch chat, see whether they liked it as well. No, they didn't really.
They didn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not easily amused.
Yeah.
They have pretty high standards, actually.
They have really high standards. They're not like you.
Okay.
Not like you, who's just willing to accept anything and just very happy to be tolerant. Is that's what I associate you with. Your low standards. It's not about any negative thing. No. That's not what the low standards meme came from. It just means that in order to have a good time, you don't need that much.
Exactly.
And that's what you've been known for your whole career.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry, I couldn't keep it up. I was trying so hard. Oh no!
Sorry, I don't blame you. It's sort of like a black hole you just get sucked into.
I know,
you know?
I really did.
Oh man.
Oh yikes! All right, well, 2,000 gold is passively where this game is headed towards in favor of DAMWON Gaming, and Noguri finally has himself a tier mat. Actually finished a very early Trinity Force, I think, just because he could, because he was taking a lot of gold from Linderung, getting those auto attacks on him, and now that it's a very long lane for Linderung to stand in, it's more and more difficult. Void Seeker has sought out Beryl, who doesn't seem too phased by it. But a Rage Blade is done. Root now has a couple of items. I don't know whether that means anything, but it is a fact.
Yeah.
And that's happened before Nuclear's been able to pick up his 2 items as well.
Well, Ocean Dragon coming up in 10 seconds. Is either team willing to risk the game over it? Looks like the answer is yes.
Yep, Wall of Pain comes in as Noguri has the Hextech ultimatum. Beryl headbutts Chongo out of the fight. Entirely sure whether he really wanted to now as Root diving on in. Killer Instinct was there, but no one's going to die at this point.
Oh.
True Shot Barrage, a lot of damage onto Linderung, left with about 100. Okay, Chongo dives in. Beryl is going to die, but the package is now being delivered. Noguri dances forward, and Showmaker's going to make it a 1-for-1 that DAMWON are going to be very happy with. They transition into a Drake of their own, and DAMWON should be able to head into one of these lanes and put some extra pressure on also.
And you know, one of my favorite things about that fight is that throughout the entire laning phase and Karthus being level 6, Chongo refused to use his summoners and R-Key to set up a kill on Corki, but there, when the Alistar presented himself...
He just likes a good steak, man.
Oh,
you
man.
can't blame him.
Can someone get him a burger or something? He's hungry.
I mean, I actually appreciate him not trying to kill the Corgi, because Corgis are beautiful and not for eating.
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
So sorry. I mean, for cow lovers out there, I also think that cows are cute in a lot of ways, but they're also delicious.
Okay, well, let's take a look at the replay.
Let's segue it.
As a bear apparently was not on the menu. As the cow was running for hell and high water as he made it out of the fight. True Shot Barrage. We've been seeing a lot of clutch True Shots tonight in the LCK. Chungo, he decided this is it. This is my time. He runs in there. He got CC'd and then just completely didn't respect apparently the other 4 champions on the side of DAMWON. So
yeah. Don't you hate it when there's another 4 champions?
Oh, that's awful. Yeah, that's terrible.
Where's my 1v1 League of Legends? Where's the molten one?
The molten what?
What was the... There was supposed to be a 1v1. I just don't remember what it was called.
Oh, Magma Chamber?
Magma Chamber, that's right. Where's me Magma Chamber? It's been too long.
It's
been too long. As Killer Instinct is going to come in, Nuggery's going to get killed. Root just picks that one up pretty comfortably. As Kellen, he's going to flash forward, picks up Canyon and explodes. The ultimate comes out from Canyon there as well. Immediately goes golden. And see you later, Chongo. Takes a lot of damage from Nuclear, but he has to flash to get out of the way. Malrung in there with the Defiles. The lay wastes are on point, but Showmaker is here now. He does so much damage. The barrier was picked up as well, as there's the ultimate. Requiem is going to get Canyon. Who counters who now, LS?
Well, now at this point in the game, Jin Air, they ended up trading 4 for 3. So, it's still not a...
Do you like how I was commentating that like a Jin Air win when they lost?
You know, I'll give you credit.
You gotta do everything
I mean,
you
it
can.
basically was a win. It's not every day that Jin Air comes close.
I know, right?
So.
And Chongo didn't look like he was, like, just throwing his life away. He was... I mean, he kind of did.
He did. He's done that.
But, like,
it
didn't look like it at the beginning.
So, right here, I mean, everything started off great. Linderong and Root were able to pick up this kill, and then Kellen said, okay, the time is now. He runs in onto Canyon, gets annihilated. And then Chungo, I mean, your Team Z, you know what I'm talking about? So, not enemy Team Z. Enemy Team Z doesn't play like that.
And Showmaker, he teleports in, and he murders the Zed and the Aatrox, and could be able to get more, but we're fighting one more time. This is the LPL, this is the LEC, what's going on? Beryl's just dead. He's been turned into steak so many times this game. As Jin are going to just eat some delicious honey fruit and make their way out. Nogger has decided that he doesn't want to be part of his team anymore. He's split pushing for the rest of the game, and he has the items to do so as well.
Yeah.
Durham's Fist in the back pocket as well. Does that mean Titanic Hydra instead of Ravenous? I see Ravenous a lot of the time, I guess. But Titanic going to be a potential option here for Noggery unless he wants to rush towards the Sterix Gauge.
And one of the things that I do like being rushed this game on that topic is actually the Death Cap by Karthus.
It's better than a Merlinomicon.
You got that right, Alice. Anything's better than a Merlinomicon. Not hard
there we go.
to one-up that, as I still don't think it's going to be enough right here.
That's a wall of pain.
Yeah, that's a wall of pain, and Beryl does end up dying in the end. Showmaker just had to leave him in front of the Baron. It was like a ritualistic sacrifice.
Yeah, something
in front of the Baron. That's what.
It's normally a goat, isn't it? In a lot of
usually it's a goat.
In a lot of religions.
But I think that they confused it because Alistar is wearing a skin.
Ah, that's true. It's like he might be a goat.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. See.
It's
I'm glad that
more
we
like
brought it together. Is that a rainbow on Corky's wings? You know what? That actually looks like an ice cream cone that has like
like an
vanilla.
ice cream van.
Oh, like an ice cream van.
Goodness,
Maybe he has ice cream. Maybe the cookie treats below are actually ice cream treats.
And Gina haven't eaten any of the treats yet. See, there's a 0 in the treat collection column.
Oh my god.
Disaster. Chongo, come on, get in there. Get in there, big Chongus. Take them treats from the Corky. And the cool hat is now done. We've got some Sorcerer's Shoes on the Malrung.
You know, we have Doran now in the LCK, but have you ever wondered where Rabadon is?
Yeah.
Isn't that's strange, right?
That is strange.
I wonder what league he plays in.
Normally, a lot of these items are named after actual people, so I
yeah,
wonder what Rabadon did.
Yeah, I wonder what.
Maybe
is Rabadon?
There's either Rabadon, like, sorry, things are either named after, like, things in mythology and stuff like that.
Triforce is after Zelda, right?
I'd assume so.
I would assume so.
I mean, it's Trinity Force.
Yeah.
But I think it's sort of after that. As Kellen's just dead. Teammate, Nuclear with some great follow-up there, utilizing the Arcane Shift, the reposition. Nicely done. Nuguri looking for the stun, but doesn't land it. Canyon lying in wait. Linderung not going to be taking the bait this time around. Is now Beryl on the hunt. Cow not wanting to die. An extra time.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a knocker. Look, he's low, Linderung. Let's go in.
Yeah.
Oh, Canyon.
It might just be too obvious. I mean, I would assume that it does look too obvious.
Yeah.
But
Infernal Chains are going to land, and he's put into the baby cage. Goes golden, and he's dead.
yeah, I don't know what he was doing right there. When Camille is playing that far up, that forward, and
I mean,
the
it's
movement.
Nuguri. This is the problem, right? Nuguri just does it anyway.
Okay. All
Maybe
right.
that's it. But they also had pressure nowhere else on the map, so like,
Yeah,
why?
and the stars are sort of aligning for it to be a bait. As we're coming back to the real highlight here. Oh no!
Cancelled the auto attack on the
Okay.
ward. Chongo, this is over.
Yeah,
This is a disaster. You were playing so well the other day. You were playing
Those
so
are-
well earlier today.
some really big blades on Zed.
Yeah, I know. It feels like, I mean, does that improve his like auto attack hitbox?
I
Like,
just can't even imagine that helps him be nimble. You know, that
Maybe
seems
just
like a
that
little bit
strong.
of a problem.
maybe they're props. Maybe they're actually just made out of
Oh.
styrofoam,
Okay.
and he actually just punches.
So you mean he's like a fake ninja?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like Shen. I mean, we're all about fake ninjas here in League of
Yeah,
Legends.
we really are.
Shen is a terrible ninja.
What?
He's a terrible ninja.
He's
a
Sub-Zero.
tank. I know, but like he's a tank, but ninjas are just inherently
Yeah,
the
isn't
opposite
that
of being
weird?
a tank.
Yeah, that's really strange.
That's not how it's supposed to work.
Yeah.
When I picked Shen for the first time, he didn't do the
Thematically,
things that I wanted him to do.
I thought he would be really fast and ninja-y.
Ninja-y, yeah.
Right.
And I was playing Ninja Gaiden at the time, you know, I knew what ninjas were supposed to do.
Right.
And
He
Shen
looks
didn't
like
do those things.
Absolutely. Ninja Gaiden was one of the best games ever.
It was one of the most difficult games ever.
It was actually, yeah.
Yeah. What was it? Ninja Gaiden 2? Was it 2 that was like the stupidly hard one? I remember I got up to like one boss and I'm like, well, I just can't beat this.
Yeah.
I'm just not good enough.
Oh man. Well, you know what? You know, speaking about thematic letdowns, okay.
Yeah.
I saw this one highlight for a champion in League once, and it was all about how he would go to places and ruin them, and he would come back to life.
Yep.
And I think his name was Atrox.
Where was he going to go? O'Shea Hennessy's office? Was he
I
going to ruin
don't-
that? Is that what you're talking
I
about?
don't
Our
even
on good
know.
flash to get out of the way of the headbutt pole. Flash
Really
headbutt pole, in
yeah.
fact, from Beryl. Oh, it's Cow versus Bear. Who wins? The one with all the friends.
Well, he's cheating.
Oh, this is what happens when you're a wild bear and you're against a domesticated cow with a whole lot of owners. That's the problem.
That's what's going on.
Yeah.
It's like the family that lives in the woods.
Yep. It's like, you are not taking our livestock, Bear. It is not happening.
So
The
is it,
protection comes in and the inhibitor just dies. That's
How-
one pick on a support, and
How did
DAMWON
that-
transition it into an inhibitor.
where did the 10,000 gold lead come from?
I have no idea.
When did that happen? Have you been watching?
I mean, I think so. I've been staring at the screen the whole time, at least. I guarantee that. I have been here the whole time. But, yeah, it sort of just came out of nowhere. Oh, man, 50 HP, so close by Root, stealing away the blue buff. A mild consolation prize for the team of Jin Air Green Wings that have just watched as this game falls out of their hands.
This is genuinely a mystery for me, though, the 10,000 gold almost deficit. This is a bit of a puzzle.
Well, I mean, if you have a look at the farm on both Showmaker and Noguri, it tells a bit of a story about how incredibly far ahead they are in their lanes. But, like, you look at the scorelines, and it's not necessarily dictating that. Okay, Trisha Barrage, just checking things out. Oh, nailed it. Big Chungus. He's happy to take Trisha Barrages. He doesn't mind. He's a ninja. He was like, I can stealth it. That's not how that works. Fortunately, that is still going to hit. Noguri's still just dancing around here on the bottom side of the map, and DAMWON Gaming with complete control over the Baron. They've got extra forward vision there as well. But this cheeky little river ward is a nice one from Jin Air, knowing that that Baron hasn't started. But you're right.
Right.
I don't know how this game just
This game,
fell.
it really
just
got
went,
away
yup.
from me.
It
You
went,
know,
yup. And then Jin Air were losing by 8,000.
people, this is a bit of a puzzle.
Yeah.
I really am a little bit puzzled here. You know, people think that certain ciphers were hard to crack historically, right? You want to talk about some from like the Zodiac or whatever.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
no one's tried to crack this one here.
Yeah.
Of Jin Air against DAMWON.
Like that one that Mr. Cumberbatch deciphered, you know, in that movie.
The Enigma.
Yeah.
That's a really, really, really sad story. You just made me feel bad.
I really like that movie though. It's really well acted.
Yeah, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. That's an excellent movie.
Yeah. You know what? It's also going to be an excellent movie.
The Lion King.
Damn right it is.
Oh man, I'm sitting next to you.
Oh yeah, we have. What are we going to get? Different seats? It's not going to work. How else can we talk about how cool the Lion King is during the Lion King? We're not sitting next to each other. True Shot Barrage gets a lot of value actually. Is now Showmaker able to press forward. If he had have landed one of his Trinity Force autos, that might have just been a dead bear.
But I think that what now is they're going to tame this purple monster. Yeah.
And then they're going to harness its power in the form of funny little things that circle around them.
Yes, they are trying.
Headbutt Paul Chongo is going to be dead very, very quickly, but it's a good death mark.
Ooh.
And that's actually the cow that gets it turned around. But it was Beryl, the noble cow, the noble sacrifice, securing the circling runes of purple for DAMWON game.
Have you ever seen a Corgi do a flip like that before?
Do a barrel roll?
Human?
A Corgi doing a with human barrel roll? Amazing.
I just thought of a skin idea, but I'm going to tell you right after the replay here as...
Lilac Wars?
Yeah.
Damn right.
Chungo, he gets locked up, but he finally manages to get his death mark off as Canyon just barely missed out on a clean execution there with Beryl. But in the end, he was the sacrificial cow, as you did mention. And all right, here's the skin idea. You ready?
Yeah, go. Okay.
Falco Lombardi.
That's what I was saying. Lilac Wars, dude. It's so cool.
That
is a great skin idea.
And then you do a barrel roll.
Yeah.
That would be it.
I think it needs to be Pepe. Do you remember all of the
Pepe? Yeah, Pepe the Frog.
Yeah, Pepe the Frog from Star Fox.
Is that where the meme comes from?
No, I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, maybe it is. Oh, okay.
And then there's is it Pepe the Frog or is it General Pepper? Because he's a dog. That's a confusing one.
Oh man.
Yeah, this is
No, you mean the cow, right?
There's a cow?
I thought it was a cow.
No, I'm talking about General Pepper. You know, from did you play Star Fox Adventures on Dinosaur Planet?
Oh,
the
no,
GameCube game.
That.
Oh, the game's great.
Can you? What's going on here? Give me the play-by-play.
All right. The tower is going down as the Baron is being utilized towards the top side of the map. Noguri continues this 4-1 style of play that DAMWON have been so well known for, and True Shot Barrage finds absolutely no value despite them still being able to get work done. Edge of Night is popped there from Chongo as the Noble Cow goes in once again. Instantly, the bear is deleted from Summoner's Rift as Chongo goes golden. In the backline, soon to be taken down, trying to play the funny business as Requiem comes in as well. Chongo just land a button to try and help get the kill, but he's not going to be able to as Noguri utilizes his stopwatch for the first time this game. And DAMWON Gaming now only 2 Nexus turrets between them and a Game 1 victory for the first time against Jin Air Green Wings this season.
Yeah. And Malrang, not long for this world, ends up going into his passive, but he's just not.
God, Linderoth.
Yeah.
That's a lot of damage. That's a big amount of damage.
Yeah.
And that's the ace coming in from DAMWON. A casual 13,000 gold lead. 33 minutes. Did take them a while as eventually Canyon manages to throw his life away in the enemy fountain. It doesn't matter though. As the Nexus falls down and DAMWON Gaming do prove victorious in game number 1 against Jin Air.
All right, well, you know what? I gotta say, that was that was really going on.
But like, look at how much damage to champions everyone did. Oh god.
Yeah, Zed is
and even Root was doing a hell of a lot of work during this game, almost able to catch up to an Ezreal in damage. But that's a perfect summary of how it's like the least action-packed game of League of Legends possible.
There's nothing better than this.
Yep. Well, do you know what the best part about that game was?
We got 2 more games.
Exactly, because Jin Air, they're only halfway down the runway.
Yeah.
They still need to take off, and there's an opportunity for them to do it right after this very short break. And then we'll be back for more action-packed, low-action content on the LCK broadcast. I would have thought that we'd
Little
be throwing
substance.
a little earlier than this, and therefore it didn't quite work out. It's going to have to work now. See you after the break.